Ford O'Connell is the chairman of Civic Forum PAC and the Forum Outreach, a former outreach director for John McCain's presidential campaign. Joe Lestingi is a former DNC advisor and a senior political strategist at the Chattering Group. Good to see both of you this afternoon.
Good to see you, Arthur.
Definitely. Ford, I'm going to start with you on this because I want to pick up where Governor Huckabee left off and the implications that he made there. Do you think that this might be a case of wag the dog, Ford?
Well, absolutely. I agree with Governor Huckabee. This is a terrible call. President Obama shouldn't have made this trade. This is basically, he's made America less safe. He was concerned about his progressive legacy, not keeping America safe. And really, these Taliban 5, they're going to go back and get in the fight. These are not traditional POWs like we think. And frankly, I'm not sure that you actually had to give up these 5 to get Bergdahl back, given there's reports that there were other offers on the table. Frankly, like President Obama made America and the world less safe.
What sort of reports are you referring to?
Fox News, June 4th. Basically, there was talk that there was a possible ransom on the table for Bergdahl. There's other things we could have given him. It's not clear based on the president that this was a zero-sum game.
I'm sorry. So you're saying it was okay to possibly make some sort of negotiation with the Taliban, but just not release the members of the Taliban.
Absolutely, Arthur. You hit the nail on the head.
All right,
Joe. Got it.
Joe, let me pick up with you because I know you have a lot to say about this. I do want to cite a report on FoxNews.com, which says that many in the military were against the swap, because they considered Bergdahl to be a traitor. Yet President Obama is saying that it was a unanimous decision amongst his principal and his government, his principles and his government. So, Joe, how did they miscalculate the repercussions here?
Well, I'm not sure they miscalculated anything on this. The beauty of this whole entire process was the leadership made a decision. The commander-in-chief did his job. He brought a soldier home. A family is going to get their son back because of his actions, and that's what we need to stay focused on here, because that's the biggest point. The biggest point is that a soldier's coming home. We sent that young man over there to fight for our freedom. He was captured. The details are the details, but all that matters is that we bring him home. We don't outsource punishment to the Taliban.
That is exactly my point, my friend. Let me say this. I agree with you. We should bring soldiers home. We should never leave a man or a woman behind on the battlefield. But at the end of the day, why did America have to give up these 5 people? These guys are awful guys. One of them's wanted for UN war crimes, and one of them's already said he's ready to get back in the fight. Come on, Joe.
Sure.
How do I know that the president made the best deal possible for America and the world? I don't. And that's the problem. And that's why really, Bergdahl is a smokescreen for liquidating Gitmo. The president wants to liquidate Gitmo before he ends his term. And frankly, this is about his progressive legacy, not keeping America safe, my friend.
These 5, let's be very clear, these 5 gentlemen were captured over a decade ago, only a year into the war. If they want to go back to Afghanistan, then let them go back. They were pretty easy to catch the first time. I'm sure we're not going to have any problems catching them the second time. And I'll say this too, one U.S. soldier, much more valuable than these 5 guys. Let them go back, do whatever. I'm sure we'll catch them again. Every U.S. soldier can account for at least 5 to 10 of them. So I think that's a fair trade.
Joe, I think you're a little overconfident about our ability to capture them. So you basically, not to be callous here, you just told everyone who fought in Afghanistan and caught these people over the past 10 years that basically they wasted their time and the fact we were there was for nothing. And frankly, we're going to go back to the war on terror and make America and the world less safe. I'm not sure that's a great idea.
This is standard operating procedure. The war is coming down. We did this at the end of Vietnam. That's how Senator McCain got home. We did this at the end of all major conflicts. There's prisoner exchange.
But Joe, this is not Vietnam.
Joe, you're going to get the last word because I started with you, Ford. You know how I like to play it. Ford O'Connell, you started, and Joe Lestingi, you stopped. You ended it today. So there you go. Fair and balanced. I try. Thank you, guys. See you next time.
Thanks for having us.